Hey guys, the topic that we're going to be talking about here is the roll volley. So this is more suited for higher level players, but obviously still has a benefit at lower levels. So keep in mind that if you're going to use topspin, I think you have to understand the formula of topspin and understand that when you swing low to high, when you get enough paddle head speed going up the ball and get enough friction, you can get the ball to go up and down, and you can find yourself being offensive from a very low location, and you can find yourself really start speeding up in that red and kind of in that yellow zone. So keep in mind that just general technique, lower extremities nice and wide so you can lean in the kitchen, upper extremities nice and quiet, paddle face needs to be nice and level on your forehand, forehand grip needs to be either in continental or in eastern. Think about laying the paddle over. If the ball is at 2 o'clock, you want to be at 3 o'clock. If the ball is at 3 o'clock, you want to be at 4 o'clock. If the ball is at 4, you want to be at 5. Plain and simple, you want to be below the ball, okay? If there's an imaginary wall in front of me, think about climbing up that imaginary wall and getting some topspin by going from 3 to 12, maybe it's 4 to 12, but basically you're just finding the ball, getting directly under, and then brushing up. Backhand side, we're going to have to change the grip. We're going to have to go to extreme continental, and here's why. If you don't change the grip and you stay in continental, the only way to get topspin from here is by getting it almost kind of, I call it like starting like a lawnmower, but it's that lawnmower motion where you're getting topspin in front of you, but it's in continental, and it's by laying the tip down and then brushing up. You can only get so much spin in that grip. If you turn the grip and go to extreme continental, let's say that this is 0, that's 1, that's 2. 0 is when your base knuckle is at the very top, 0, 1, and 2. So I would say put the base knuckle on top, find that extreme continental grip, and backhand side is actually much, much easier. Why? Because zone 3 all the way to zone 1 can be taken with a backhand. So backhand side 6 to 12, and know that you can use your backhand in all 3 zones. Progressions on the roll. I would say start using it with your 4th and your 6th and your 8th, and really start to like flirt with touching less of the ball, touching more of the ball, based on where the ball is on your body, and then also too based on your opponent's court position. Last progression, or like the last little piece in understanding when to use that roll volley, would be mastering using it as a 4th and a 6th and an 8th, and then really getting comfortable and using disguise from the kitchen line in a dinking setting. Do know that I've seen 3-5s go to a 4-0, and I've seen 4-0s go to a 4-5, just with the ability and the IQ of understanding how to create offense from lower locations with that roll volley. So drill here is going to be, teacher is back there, student is at the kitchen line. I am acting like I'm feeding a return. She has to hit a 3rd shot drop, come up, hit a 5th shot drop, come up, hit a 7th shot drop. Plain and simple, she has to hit 3 balls when she comes up. I'm working on hitting a 4th and a 6th and an 8th and hitting it correctly, or I guess hitting the correct amount of the ball, or hitting the correct percentage of the ball based off of her court position. Plain and simple, if she's back at the baseline, I'm looking to hit a bigger piece of the ball. If she's in the half court transition zone, I'm hitting a smaller piece of the ball. If she's in the short court transition zone and I'm still trying to find her red zone, I'm probably touching the back 10%. My main focus is finding her red zone. Her main focus is getting herself established and coming up. Okay, ready here? So drop, good. Perfect, good. Back at the baseline. That's perfect, good. Dial it in, girl. Dial it, that's good. Ready here? She's dropping. Perfect. Good. Good. Good, 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 very good, okay? So I'm just adjusting my roll based on her court position. Ready here? Nice, roll. Find her feet, find her feet. Okay, back, back, back. Thank you, Charity. Ready here? Drop. Good. Good. See that there? And instead of finding myself in there, I bought myself enough time, recognized I had more time than I thought, took a step back and was able to make contact with a ball in yellow versus digging for trash in red, okay? Nobody chases trash. Get out of here. Here we go. Beautiful. That was good. That was good. It's very good. You're making me work down here. Digging for gold. Ready here? Yes, good. Good. Nice. Pretty. Game here. I'm going to have Coach Charity start back at the baseline. I'm starting at the kitchen line. I am feeding a return. She is hitting a third ball drop, and we are live. Great drill for me to work on taking roll volleys out of the air as she's in transition. Great drill for her to work on either looking at ball trajectory that will cue her in on when to come in, or maybe she looks to see where I make contact. Plain and simple, good for her to work on being disciplined as she comes up in that transition zone. Great drill for me to work on gauging my lean and taking balls out of the air. Okay, ready here? Okay, go ahead. Okay, score is 1-0, 1-0. She's trying to make her way all the way up there. Okay, here we go, here we go. Ready? 2-0. Good. She's working her way up. Good, less. Yeah, good. Play it out, play it out. Yes. Come on, Charity, bring it, girl. That's a good point. Back at the baseline. Very good point. Okay, ready here? Feeding, she's dropping. Roll volley. Okay, that's okay. Here we go. 4-0. Roll volley. Brush. But, I mean, I would say that in the last 2 minutes, I don't think I've hit a forehand roll volley. It comes to show that a good portion of this game, if you're in the correct grip, especially under this umbrella, is mainly taken with the backhand. Okay, so more compact, less going on, less that can go wrong, easier, to cover all this space. Ready here? Let's go last one here, 5-0. Yeah, it's a good ball. Again. Good. Up. Play it out. Very good.